our money!
Do you have my back?
Always, Dutch.
Hey everyone, I'm Bruce, and get ready because we're diving into the top 15 most played games on Steam Deck of January 2025. That's right, these are the absolute heavy hitters. The games that people just can't put down while curled up on the couch, on a plane, or sneakily playing during a Zoom meeting. Don't worry, we won't tell your boss. From roguelike madness to open-world epics, deck-building genius to wild multiplayer mayhem, these are the titles that have taken over Valve's handheld beast. Some are fast and frantic, perfect for a quick hit of gaming goodness, while others will swallow you whole for dozens of glorious hours. And we love every second of it. So grab your Steam Deck, get comfy, and let's jump into the games that have dominated playtime in January 2025. And hey, if you love discovering awesome games and want more fun gaming lists, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment on your most played game, and of course subscribe for more. Balatro. Balatro is a poker-themed roguelike deck-building game developed by Local Thunk, and it was released on multiple platforms. In this game, players embark on a journey through a series of levels called antes, each comprising 3 challenges known as blinds: small blind, big blind, and boss blind. The objective is to craft high-scoring poker hands to meet or exceed target scores within a limited number of hands. Success in these challenges rewards players with in-game currency, which can be spent in the shop to acquire various enhancements. These include joker cards that introduce unique rule-breaking abilities, tarot cards that modify the deck, and booster packs containing special cards. The gameplay loop involves strategic deck building and hand optimization, with each round increasing in difficulty and complexity. Balatro has garnered significant attention and acclaim since its release. By August 2024, the game had sold over 2 million units and was regularly ranking highly on Steam Deck's top-played games. Its combo of poker mechanics with roguelike elements has been praised for its innovation and addictive gameplay. The developer, Local Thunk, has announced plans for a major free gameplay update in 2025, aiming to introduce new ideas and strategies to the game. Balatro's success on the Steam Deck can be attributed to its engaging gameplay loop, strategic depth, and the convenience of portable play. Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a delightful farming simulation RPG that whisks you away from the corporate grind to the charming Pelican Town. Inheriting your grandfather's old farm plot, you're armed with basic tools and a few coins, ready to transform overgrown fields into a thriving homestead. But it's not just about tilling the soil. The game offers a lot of activities. You can plant and harvest crops, raise farm animals, go fishing, chop trees for wood, mine for metal ore and minerals, fight monsters, and more. The gameplay is as varied as it is engaging. Tend to your crops and livestock, ensuring they're well-fed and healthy. Dive into the local mines to unearth precious gems and battle lurking creatures. Cast a line in serene rivers and oceans to catch a variety of fish. Forage for wild plants, craft useful items, and build relationships with the townsfolk. You can even find love, marry, and start a family. The game operates on a simplified calendar with 4 28-day seasons, each bringing its own set of activities and challenges. Now, let's talk about its popularity on the Steam Deck. Stardew Valley has been a top choice for Steam Deck players, and for good reason. Its charming graphics and engaging gameplay make it a perfect fit for handheld gaming. Whether you're on a short break or a long journey, the game's open-ended nature allows for both quick sessions and extended playtimes. Its enduring appeal and replayability have kept it among the most played games on the platform. Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is a sprawling role-playing game that plunges you into the heart of the Forgotten Realms. You awaken aboard a mind flayer's ship, infected with a sinister tadpole threatening to morph you into one of these dreaded creatures. Escaping the chaos, you join forces with other survivors, each grappling with their own inner demons and the looming transformation. Together, you embark on a quest to find a cure, navigating a world teeming with political intrigue, ancient deities, and moral quandaries. Your choices shape not only your destiny, but also the fate of Faerun itself. Gameplay-wise, Baldur's Gate 3 offers turn-based combat, character customization, and narrative depth. You can create a protagonist or choose from pre-made origin characters, each with their own backstory and motivations. The game employs the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition rule set, allowing for a plethora of classes, races, and abilities. Outside of battle, you'll engage in dialogues where your decisions and dice rolls influence relationships and story outcomes. Exploration is key, with secrets, treasures, and lore hidden throughout the expansive world. Now let's talk about its massive popularity on the Steam Deck. Since its release, Baldur's Gate 3 has been a powerhouse on the platform, amassing over 17 million hours of playtime. Its deep, immersive gameplay and rich storytelling make it a perfect fit for handheld gaming, allowing players to delve into epic adventures wherever they go. The game's optimization ensures a smooth experience on the Steam Deck, contributing to its status as one of the most played titles on the device.
Where's our money?
Do you have my back?
Always, Dutch.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is an epic action-adventure game that transports players to the rugged heart of the American Wild West in 1899. You step into the worn boots of Arthur Morgan, a seasoned outlaw and key member of the Van der Linde gang, navigating a world on the brink of change. As the federal government tightens its grip and the era of outlaws wanes, Arthur and his comrades are forced into a relentless struggle for survival, facing internal conflicts and external threats that test their loyalty and morality. The gameplay is all about exploration and combat. Players can traverse a vast open world teeming with diverse landscapes, from dense forests and sweeping plains to bustling towns and murky swamps. Engage in thrilling shootouts, intense heists, and high-stakes chases on horseback. Beyond the main story, the game offers a plethora of side activities: hunting wildlife, fishing in serene lakes, playing poker in saloons, and interacting with a cast of dynamic characters. The honor system tracks your actions, influencing how the world perceives Arthur, leading to multiple story outcomes. Now, let's saddle up and talk about its roaring success on the Steam Deck. Despite being released in 2018, Red Dead Redemption 2 has galloped back into the spotlight, becoming the 6th most played game on the Steam Deck as of January 2025. This resurgence is largely due to a hefty discount, making the game more accessible to a broader audience. Its immersive open-world experience and gripping narrative make it a perfect companion for handheld gaming, allowing players to dive into the Wild West wherever they roam.
Someone must extinguish thy flame.
They will fight.
Elden Ring. Step into the hauntingly beautiful and mysterious world of the lands between. In Elden Ring, you're a tarnished, a once exiled warrior, summoned back to restore order after the destruction of the Elden Ring and the shattering of its shards, called Great Runes. The story, crafted by George R.R. Martin, yes, that guy from Game of Thrones, is a sprawling epic filled with cryptic lore, larger-than-life demigods, and an open-ended narrative where players piece together their destiny. From battling grotesque foes to unraveling secrets hidden in ruins, every corner of this world feels like a dark fairy tale waiting to be uncovered. Let's talk gameplay. It's an open-world RPG that takes the brutal combat mechanics of Dark Souls and cranks it up a notch with exploration. You've got swords, sorcery, stealth, and even a magical horse named Torrent for galloping across vast landscapes. Boss fights? Oh boy, they're jaw-dropping spectacles requiring strategy, patience, and skill. Whether you're sneaking through enemy camps or facing off against towering monstrosities in epic duels, every moment feels intense and rewarding. Now, why is it dominating Steam Deck? Simple. Elden Ring's open-world format is perfect for portable gaming. Slay dragons or explore dungeons while curled up on your couch or during a commute. Plus, its stunning visuals scale impressively well on the deck's screen without sacrificing performance. Add to that a community obsessed with sharing builds and strategies. It's no wonder this masterpiece keeps players hooked.
It's a city of dreams, and I'm a big dreamer.
Cyberpunk 2077. A dystopian metropolis where cybernetic enhancements are the norm and danger lurks around every corner. You play as V, a mercenary with a customizable background, be it a street-savvy hustler, a nomadic wanderer, or a corporate insider. Your mission? To secure a one-of-a-kind biochip that promises immortality. But things take a wild turn when the chip embeds the digital ghost of rockstar rebel Johnny Silverhand, voiced by Keanu Reeves, into your mind. Now, it's a race against time to separate your consciousness from Johnny's and uncover the dark secrets of the mega corporations pulling the strings. Engage in high-octane shootouts, master the art of hacking, or opt for stealthy takedowns. The choice is yours. The game boasts a deep customization system, allowing you to tailor V's appearance, skills, and cyberware to suit your playstyle. Cruise the bustling streets on sleek motorcycles or in futuristic cars, interact with a diverse cast of characters, and make decisions that ripple through the narrative, leading to multiple possible endings. Now, let's talk about its electrifying presence on the Steam Deck. Cyberpunk 2077 has been turning heads with its impressive performance on Valve's handheld powerhouse. Players have reported stable frame rates and commendable graphics quality, making it a standout title for on-the-go gaming. Its deep narrative and expansive world are perfectly suited for both quick sessions and extended playtimes, contributing to its status as one of the most played games on the Steam Deck.
Don't worry, help is on the way. Spider Box, go!
Marvel Rivals. Released last December, the game allows players to assemble squads of iconic Marvel superheroes and villains to engage in dynamic battles across various destructible environments. The plot of Marvel Rivals centers around a catastrophic event known as the Time Stream Entanglement, triggered by an encounter between Doctor Doom and his 2099 counterpart. This event fuses multiple timelines, bringing together heroes and villains from across the Marvel multiverse. Players must navigate this fractured reality, forming alliances to confront the dual threat posed by the Doom variants and restore balance to the universe. Marvel Rivals offers a third-person hero shooter experience where players can choose from a roster of 35 characters, each with abilities and roles categorized as Vanguard, Duelist, or Strategist. The game emphasizes dynamic hero synergy, allowing players to combine powers to form unique team-up skills, enhancing combat strategies. Battles take place in destructible, ever-changing battlefields inspired by the Marvel multiverse. Marvel Rivals has garnered significant attention from the gaming community, including Steam Deck users. The game reached nearly 500,000 concurrent players shortly after its release, with a portion of this player base enjoying it on their Steam Decks. Despite some initial performance challenges, such as cutscene issues, players have found that using Proton GE can resolve these problems, leading to a stable 60 FPS during matches. Vampire Survivors. Vampire Survivors is a gothic horror casual game with roguelite elements, where your choices can allow you to quickly snowball against the hundreds of monsters that get thrown at you. In terms of gameplay, Vampire Survivors offers a deceptively simple yet deeply engaging experience. Players select a character, each equipped with unique starting weapons and abilities, and navigate through stages teeming with relentless waves of enemies. The character attacks automatically, allowing players to focus on movement and strategic positioning. As enemies are defeated, they drop experience gems that, when collected, allow players to level up and choose from a randomized selection of new weapons or upgrades. The goal is to survive as long as possible, with sessions typically lasting up to 30 minutes before a powerful enemy known as the Reaper appears to end the run. The game features a variety of stages, characters, weapons, and power-ups to unlock, providing a high degree of replayability. Vampire Survivors has enjoyed significant popularity on the Steam Deck. Following the release of new downloadable content, the game became the most played title on the platform, surpassing other popular games. Brotato. You're a potato. Yes, an actual potato, but not just any potato. You're Brotato, a gunslinging, weapon-wielding spud who crash-landed on an alien planet. Now, you've got one job: survive waves of relentless alien enemies and prove that even a root vegetable can be a hero. The story isn't deep, but honestly, who cares? It's all about embracing the chaos and living your best potato life while blasting everything in sight. Let's get into the juicy stuff. Gameplay. Brotato is a top-down arena shooter with roguelike elements, and it's pure adrenaline. You pick your potato, each with unique traits, and arm it with up to 6 weapons at once. Anything from flamethrowers to laser guns to good old melee weapons. The goal? Survive increasingly difficult waves of enemies while collecting resources to upgrade your gear. The pacing is fast and furious, with each wave lasting just seconds to minutes, making it perfect for quick sessions or hours-long binges. The roguelike mechanics keep things fresh. No two runs are ever the same. Plus, the quirky art style and humor add an extra layer of charm. Here's why Brotato is crushing it on Steam Deck. It's portable perfection. Its short wave-based structure makes it ideal for handheld gaming. You can jump in for a quick round or lose yourself in just one more run syndrome for hours. The game's lightweight graphics run buttery smooth on the deck, and its simple controls feel tailor-made for the device. Add in its addictive gameplay loop and endless replayability, and you've got a recipe for a Steam Deck favorite.
The path we're on is terribly dangerous, but I do not know where it leads.
Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy is an immersive open-world action RPG set in the wizarding world of the 1800s, long before the events of the Harry Potter series. Players assume the role of a fifth-year student at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, who possesses the ability to perceive and wield ancient magic. As dark forces, including a goblin rebellion led by the formidable Ranrock and a faction of dark wizards under Victor Rookwood, threaten the balance of the wizarding world, it's up to the player to uncover hidden truths and protect the magical realm. Players can attend classes to learn spells, brew potions, and master various magical skills. The character customization is extensive, enabling players to define their witch or wizard's appearance, house affiliation, and even their choice of companions. Combat is dynamic, requiring strategic spell combinations and the effective use of magical tools to overcome a variety of enemies. Additionally, players can engage in side quests, solve intricate puzzles, and discover hidden secrets throughout the expansive game world. On the Steam Deck, Hogwarts Legacy has been recognized for its impressive performance and engaging gameplay. The game was awarded Best Game on Steam Deck by the community, highlighting its popularity among handheld gamers. Players have reported that, with optimized settings, the game runs smoothly on the Steam Deck, delivering a captivating portable wizarding experience. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Oh boy. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth is not your average dungeon crawler. It's a dark, bizarre, and deeply emotional ride. The story kicks off with Isaac, a young boy whose mother claims she's received a message from God demanding his sacrifice. To escape her murderous intent, Isaac dives into the basement of their home, only to find himself in a nightmarish labyrinth filled with grotesque monsters and disturbing imagery. The plot is layered with themes of trauma, religion, and childhood fears, told through cryptic cutscenes and environmental storytelling. It's weird, it's unsettling, and it's absolutely unforgettable. You'll guide Isaac through room after room of enemies, traps, and treasure, while collecting power-ups that can drastically alter your playstyle. With over 700 items, the combinations are endless. One run might turn you into an unstoppable tank. The next could leave you hilariously overpowered but fragile. The twin-stick shooter mechanics are simple to learn but hard to master, and the difficulty ramps up quickly, keeping you on your toes. Oh, and let's not forget those epic boss battles. They're as challenging as they are grotesque. Why does The Binding of Isaac Rebirth thrive on Steam Deck? Easy. It's the ultimate pick-up-and-play game. Its bite-sized runs are perfect for quick gaming sessions on the go, but its addictive nature can easily suck you in for hours. Slay the Spire. In Slay the Spire, you're an adventurer tasked with ascending a mysterious, ever-changing tower known as the Spire. Why? Well, that's where things get cryptic. The Spire is shrouded in lore, with hints of a corrupting force called Spire Blight, and a godlike entity named Niao pulling the strings. Niao resurrects fallen adventurers, that's you, and sends them back into the fray to destroy the Spire's beating heart, which seems to be its life force. Each of the 4 playable characters, the Ironclad, Silent, Defect, and Watcher, has their own backstory, from demon deals to monk-like observation missions. But let's be real, the plot is more about vibes than answers, leaving players to piece together the mystery as they climb higher and higher. This is where Slay the Spire shines like a relic in a treasure chest. It's a roguelike deck-building game where every run is unique. You start with a basic deck and collect cards, relics, and potions as you ascend through procedurally generated floors. Combat is turn-based and requires strategic use of your cards to attack, defend, or apply status effects. The branching paths let you choose between battles, treasure rooms, campfires, to heal or upgrade cards, shops, and random events. With over 700 cards and 150 relics, no two runs are ever the same. The tension of managing your deck while adapting to unpredictable challenges keeps you hooked for just one more run. Add in mod support for endless replayability and an active community sharing strategies. It's no wonder this gem has consistently ranked among the top played games on Steam Deck. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Starring Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster hunter, or Witcher, with a knack for getting tangled in world-shaking events. In this sprawling RPG, Geralt is on a deeply personal quest to find Ciri, his adopted daughter, who's being pursued by the spectral Wild Hunt. Along the way, you'll navigate political intrigue, ancient prophecies, and moral dilemmas that'll make you question every choice. From helping peasants in war-torn villages to dealing with scheming kings and sorceresses, the plot is packed with rich storytelling and unforgettable characters. Oh, and don't forget the romance options. Yennefer or Triss? Tough call. Let's talk gameplay. You'll traverse massive regions like Velen, Novigrad, and Skellige, each brimming with side quests, contracts, and hidden treasures. Combat is fluid and strategic, blending swordplay, magic, called signs, and alchemy. Tracking monsters using Geralt's Witcher senses feels like detective work, while crafting potions and oils adds a layer of preparation to every fight. The game also features Gwent, an addictive card game, horseback riding, and dynamic weather systems that make the world feel alive. With multiple endings based on your choices, every playthrough feels new. CD Projekt Red optimized it beautifully for the deck, ensuring smooth performance without sacrificing its stunning visuals. Plus, the ability to pause anytime makes it easy to tackle quests in bite-sized chunks or dive into epic adventures when you've got time to spare.
Sullen!
Path of Exile 2. Path of Exile 2 is an action role-playing game developed by Grinding Gear Games, serving as a sequel to the original Path of Exile. Set approximately 20 years after its predecessor, the game immerses players in the dark, treacherous world of Rayclast, where new threats and mysteries await. Players can choose from 6 initial classes: Warrior, Monk, Mercenary, Sorceress, Witch, and Ranger. The story unfolds across a 6-act campaign, introducing fresh characters, lore, and challenges that build upon the story established in the first game. In terms of gameplay, Path of Exile 2 retains the isometric dungeon-crawling mechanics that fans adore while introducing significant enhancements. New weapon types, such as spears, crossbows, and flails, expand combat options, and the addition of a dodge roll mechanic enhances mobility during battles. Regarding its performance on the Steam Deck, Path of Exile 2 has received mixed feedback. Some players report stable frame rates around 50 FPS with default settings, noting that controller support is well implemented, enhancing the handheld experience. However, others have encountered performance issues in later acts, particularly in areas with high enemy density or complex visual effects, leading to frame rate drops and decreased playability. These challenges suggest that while the game is playable on the Steam Deck, it may require further optimization to ensure a consistently smooth experience throughout its expansive content.
Zeus.
Of course!
Hades. You play as Zagreus, the rebellious son of Hades, who's had enough of his dad's gloomy underworld and decides to break free. But escaping isn't as simple as walking out the front door. Oh no. You'll battle through layers of the underworld, facing waves of enemies and bosses, all while unraveling a deeply personal story about family, identity, and defiance. Along the way, you'll interact with the colorful cast of Greek gods, each with their own quirks and agendas. From Zeus to Aphrodite, they're all eager to lend you their powers and their sass. The story unfolds gradually across runs, combining humor, heartbreak, and mythology into a narrative that's as addictive as its gameplay. Let's talk gameplay. It's fast, fluid, and oh so satisfying. Hades is a roguelike dungeon crawler where every run is unique. Armed with a variety of weapons, like the bow, spear, or fists, and boons from the gods that enhance your abilities in wildly different ways, you'll hack, slash, and dash your way through procedurally generated rooms. Death isn't the end. In fact, it's part of the fun. Each failed escape attempt sends you back to the House of Hades, where you can upgrade your abilities, unlock new weapons, and dive deeper into the story. The loop is endlessly rewarding, making every run feel like progress. The game's snappy combat and short but intense runs are perfect for handheld play, when you're squeezing in a quick escape attempt or going all in for hours. Plus, Hades' roguelike structure makes it endlessly replayable. There's always a new build to try or a fresh piece of dialogue to discover. Portable Zagreus adventures? Yes, please. That was a ride. We've covered card-slinging roguelikes, cowboy epics, tactical deck builders, open-world masterpieces, and even a few surprise hits that have taken over the Steam Deck this month. But the real question is, which game are you playing the most on your Steam Deck? Are you spending your nights dodging monsters, hunting bounties, or outwitting gods? Drop your top pick in the comments, and let's get a community high-score leaderboard going. And if you had fun hanging out with us today, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe for more awesome gaming content, and let's keep the Steam Deck hype rolling. See you in the next one.